Hi Paradoxica, hi Maddie, hi Eprak. Trying to get all the names. Hi Barrack, hi Avatar, hi Paradoxica. I think that's everybody who's made their presence known. Hi, how are y'all doing? Giant hat as big as the event allows. I mean, I don't turn off my redeem, so you can make big fucking hat. We comfy maxing in chat tonight. So-called free thinkers when Maddie comf. But yeah, we're doing funny Monster Prom 4, that one. That was the wrong button. Never mind, that was the right button. I apparently pressed the very incorrect button that was actually the correct button.
She did it.
Task failed successfully.
So I assume we want to do a short game. Or do we want to do a regular game because they take about the same amount of time and the regular game has more shit to it?
Yeah, you can do regular, that's fine.
Regular.
I don't have anywhere to be.
What ones have we picked?
So I did retro last week. I think Liz did Fantasy Vibes, and Sin, you did Kawaii Future Bass, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing
it's lo-fi beats or surf rock.
We gotta do lo-fi beats because surf rock is just the normal Monster Prom music.
Lo-fi beats to study and con to.
What do you mean you're still looking at the schedule, Paradoxica? Did OBS update some shit and it's functioning differently? Or is your stuff just lagging?
I can see it's...
That's what it looks fine for me.
I think Paradoxic is just stuck in a time rift.
Oh, me? I can see the video
they're
game.
on Monday looking at the schedule.
Yeah. The schedule for last week. Yeah, lo-fi beats. Don't forget, whoever picks the option for the comic, you gotta pick the Magical Girl one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions, fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you... regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Oh yeah, there's new DLC characters.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
New DLC characters that I'm pretty sure nobody bought.
I didn't know they were out. I would have bought them if I knew they were out.
Nobody can play as Mossman.
Sorry, he's back.
Devastating.
I'm a little bit surprised that Liz hasn't played as Aravi.
Yeah.
I don't have the DLC pack, so...
Ah, that's fair.
One day.
One day when we go through and do another round of this game.
Mm.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well.
I keep forgetting that's me. Right.
The end of those 4 days, oh, sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. I was saying it's rude to make to make me push buttons.
Yeah. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? Also, hi, Decaf. As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Liam de Lioncourt, hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Did y'all see the fucking merch that they released about Liam?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a whole bunch of weird fucking stickers of Liam.
Oh, cool.
One of them is like Liam as like a treasure chest. Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all of the fandoms he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside of cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Huh. We had our fair share of love and rejection. That surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we'd realized we felt more confident. I wasn't very confident with that sentence. Licking metal.
It's back.
One, anime eyes, 5D chess, and licking metal. Chat can vouch for me, that's what I'm like on stream.
What is a documentary with a jump scare?
Have you ever seen the clip of the car driving down the road for a really long time?
Oh yeah, with the face jumps off or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, sure.
I don't even actually know what that, like, I've seen it. I don't know what it's from.
Licking metal. Let's go.
Licking metal gang.
Dating goths gang. I mean, what?
We'll say drunk karaoke.
I like how I like how one of the things that like once you see it you can't unsee it about my stream is that like I rotate in my chair a lot and you can see it in my model because I just kind of like pan back and forth.
Maddie's sentry turret win.
Top 3 favorite villain archetypes.
Ooh.
All of the above, actually. Probably this one, and this one. I like me some Kefka. I've never played Final Fantasy VI, but...
You don't need to.
just in general, or to like Kefka?
I'll just say that I've also not played Final Fantasy VI, but I also like Kefka, so that was...
Are you in the same boat that I am, where like the only Final Fantasy game that you've put any extensive amount of time into is 14?
I played most of 15.
I've played 16 as well, but...
I watched Liz play 16.
16 is really
I
good.
really played... Yeah. I played a very trivial amount of 7 and a very trivial amount of 10. But yeah, I put a fair chunk of time into 15. I didn't finish it though. I'm not good at finishing games.
Yeah.
The most actual game time I've had was Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. But
That's pretty good.
I sat around and watched other people play 7 and 8. I'm a child of the big sword era.
You've played a lot of Tactics Advance, haven't you? Like you've beaten it before, haven't you, Endo?
Yes, correct. I can't remember the ending though.
But did you ever play?
I can't remember what.
But did you ever play Tactics Advance 2, where your main character has a pizza cutter sword?
No, I didn't.
I'll have to send a picture of the pizza cutter sword. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we'd been putting off for too long.
I keep getting distracted with Ando's Fugi on my other screen.
Making our own comic.
Comic time.
So many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. Real. Con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it.
A con is definitely not the perfect setting to fucking get anything done.
It's the perfect setting to have like a single idea and then like scribble it down on a notepad.
Yeah, I'm not making a fucking comic. I got things to do. I got other things to go do.
Yeah.
Eat and walk around till you're too tired to walk around anymore, and then go back to the hotel and lay down.
Experience the horrors of capitalism.
To buy. Exactly.
That's the reason I go.
Go to Artist Alley. Fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, or old and terrified. And we were ready to start. One of the two. It depends on the day. I'm dumb, apparently.
Join us, Maddie. Join us in the dumb.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Eurogame based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rounds, and a phone-a-friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you've decided that never will you ever play this game again. And at least you gain +2 fun hearing the embarrassing things the other players admitted. Now it's time to enter the world of heroines with miniskirts and transformation sequences. You're attending the discussion on Magical Girl anime.
We did it! Yay!
We get to see Magical Girl Nico again.
Wow, the Magical Girl Roundtable has begun. All of us love magical girls, right?
Of course. It's a
I
genre
hear
that
when Liz
both...
is searching for a voice. I can hear the the cogs turning.
You can hear the
There's a difference.
preparation.
He has to open that secret place to let Zoe out.
Of course. It's a genre that both empowers women and gives us upskirt shots. It makes my sense of feminism take a screenshot.
True. And they're so relatable. They have mascots like me.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Liam Senpai, what about you?
Honestly, I think the whole magical girl trope is a little played out.
Blasphemy.
You take that back!
I think you might have picked up on my microphone there, Liz.
I will not. There are basically only two types of magical girl anime. The ones that copy the Sailor Moon formula, and the ones that try too hard to be edgy.
You know, as much as I hate to admit it, even as someone who likes magical girl anime, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Then surely you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and come up with something better.
Of course. They should make a magical girl anime where, I mean... Maddie, you and I were just talking about this the other day. Tell everyone about my amazing subversion of magical girl tropes. Please.
Aw, how can you say no to such a pathetically cute request? Come up with a new twist on the magical girl genre. I like this art. This art's really good.
Ooh.
A magical girl who wears pants. Magical middle-aged woman with unique tropes like magical soccer mom and magical MILF.
I did once see a concept for a middle-aged magical girl, which was the whole idea was it's like she started out in her teens, has gotten to her like 30s now, and is like terrifying because she is so done with shit that the villains are like, "Oh, I interrupted your like 2 weeks of holiday leave. I'm sorry. I'll return back in 2 weeks."
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really fucking with the design on the right.
Yeah, get it then. They're both good.
And yet they're both good. Pants? You're a mad woman, Maddie.
Yeah.
Indeed. It's so daring. We've had magical girls with leggings. We've even had magical girls with impractically short shorts. But pants? It's never been done.
Magical girl, but she turns into a corporate girl boss. Absolutely, I'd watch that.
I don't know. Is it really that groundbreaking just to change a costume?
Zoe grabs April's face and leans in nose to nose.
April, my sweet, naive child. Magical girls have been denied pants for one reason and one reason only.
Nose to nose?
Because skirts are cute?
Okay, 2 reasons. But the main reason was to stop magical girls from accessing the raw power of
Pockets?
Yes! Imagine all the things magical girls could carry if they had pockets. A power drill, a gun, a wallet.
Now I'm just imagining like a magical girl in cargo pants.
Based, but while I enjoy the fiction that a magical girl with pants has never been done, Maddie's clearly, as mentioned previously, never seen Kill la Kill, because there is in fact a magical girl in pants, and it absolutely fucks.
I have not seen Kill la Kill yet.
It's okay.
It is kind of annoying that when I wear this cosplay, I have to carry around my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks.
Also, hi Sachi.
Pop off, Nico.
Hi, Sachi.
Don't you have a little chest hanging off your hips that you could keep your wallet in?
Maddie in cargo pants.
No, you don't want to know what's inside my chest. Besides, it'd be out of character to keep my wallet anywhere but my butt. April, back me up here.
Why are you slipping into like a Mario?
It always happens. I can't
It always
do
happens.
it doesn't turn into Mario. It's like carcinization. All things become crabs. When Ando voices characters, all things become Brooklyn.
What? No, I don't carry my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks.
And neither will the other magical girls once we show them the wonders of pants.
I don't feel like this is the first time we've seen this Zoe portrait. Specifically the eyes.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
I'll spend the rest of the day discussing your idea. Also, April decides to prove that her wallet is not stored between her butt cheeks. Mind blown. You gain 2 creativity for adding this huge twist to the magical girl genre, but lose 2 smarts. Brain damage.
Whoa, look at these stats. Boldness and charm. Let's head to the expert.
I thought the music just broke
Lobby.
for a second.
Right?
It's got like full stops in it, and that threw me off. You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a picture of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here, have +2 boldness.
Wow.
Social interaction.
Wow.
You and your pals are in line for a photo op when you have the sinking feeling you're being watched. Your ghostly, grating voice growing closer. Oh, God. You being haunted?
Oh no. He's
Oh
back.
no.
You've caught the attention of an annoying streamer.
Oh no.
Who was this? Was this Liz?
You have to hype yourself up.
He's got to get that hype train.
Whoa, you're April 1st, and you're Zoe, the famous fanfic author. What are the odds that I just happened to meet you guys with my camera on and 8,000 viewers online? You're luckier than you know, good sir, for you have the unwittingly encountered Liam the Lion Court, the greatest poet to intentionally never amount to anything.
Yeah, Liam, get him.
Sure, whatever. So, Zoe, do you think you'd ever ditch that lame vampire and write a fanfic about a real stud like me?
I also just realized this scene is just Liz talking to himself, except for
I know,
April.
it's really good.
I'd make a great self-obsessed character. Lots of people have told me told me to go fuck myself.
The way Liz stumbles over saying fuck, as though
Fuck.
fully grown owl that says it every day.
Fuck.
Oh, frick.
I wonder why.
Now that you mention it, I once wrote a poem about fucking myself. Let me read it to you.
Oh my god.
Moon-drenched butt cheeks, invisible to the mirror.
Wow!
Will you shut up, dude? The hot people here are trying to have a conversation.
Damn.
Then who gave you the right to talk?
Ha! You're a feisty little clown, aren't you? How about you give me a honk for chat? I get a honk, get chat!
And killing you. Killing you with hammers.
Fun fact. The phrase honk goes back centuries in clownish culture. It began...
It's not a single fuck. He's just like, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm here.
I have a fact
It's
about
me.
this. It began as a haunting chant. Sorry. It began as a haunting chant for early
Again?
clowns in the Middle Ages.
One more again.
One more. Hunting. It began as a hunting chant for early clowns in Middle Ages.
Can you kill a poltergeist with hammers? By D&D
That we're
rules,
about
as
to
long as you have
find
a
out.
magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, ghost hammers.
It may have served as a form of group echolocation as clowns were once nocturnal and tended to hunt in packs. Dude, this isn't your fucking TED Talk! I'm here trying to talk to hot babes, and you're getting in my way! Butt out!
You know, Liam, I'd be happy to demonstrate a midnight honk hunt if you want.
Seems like April and Zoe want to be off the stream. Liam wants to be on the stream. And the streamer wants to be an asshole. You know what to do.
Oh, what can we do?
Kill them.
That's so good.
Subtitles on Liam just transcribe Liam language into something people can actually enjoy and understand. No, I'm gonna get...
I love every time Liam's off camera.
Oh.
You're, oh my god, look at that! Liam's did a stick camera!
Whoa! Liam backflips all the way. So, April, what's your relationship status looking like? Is there a Mr. First? I gotta summon up my best Brian voice. Oh my god, Liam just did a sick backflip.
Brian the zombie.
Whoa.
Hmm? What are you talking about? He wasn't doing a backflip at all!
No, he totally was. You just missed it.
Gosh, imagine not seeing that amazing flip. Talk about Els.
Fine, April. What else do you hide behind your little Miss Perfect act? Spill the secrets.
Murder.
Liam, another backflip? You absolute madman!
Hello, everyone. I am Liam the Lioncourt. Allow me to recite a sonnet I recently composed.
You're liars! He's not doing backflips, he's just reading weird-ass poetry!
He always warms up for his poetry with a backflip. Blink and you'll miss it.
Ugh, whatever. So tell me, would you rather kill a puppy or a baby? And why are you such a horrible person that you'd kill one of those? Enough with the backflips, Liam. They're too sick to handle.
Shall I compare thee to a virgin's blood? Thou art more lovely and more delicious.
Ha! Look at the streamer's chat. Shrek Cream Pie 420. How does this dumbass keep missing this poet's backflips?
Keck winner. I'm unfollowing. Does anyone know the Backflipping Poets channel?
Ah, fuck you all! I'm out!
Liz literally rage quitting the stream.
Ah, the sweet taste of victory. And Liam got 7 new followers, 3 of whom actually get into his poetry. Again, +2 fun and -2 smarts. Plus/minus smarts.
Plus,
You-
minus,
No!
Beaten with the power of gaslighting.
Strangely smart. What do I want to work on? Let's go charm.
Find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Oh, so cute. Check them out and they're awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. Show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you 2 charm. Checking out the stands in the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the gachapon vending machines. Is this gonna be the fucking duck thing again?
It's fucking Liam week.
I forgot it was me. I don't know why. Liam, check out this one. This gachapon's filled with ID photos of random people.
What a brilliant concept. It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes, to truly notice them.
Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them?
No. You just collect the pictures.
Oh, I understand. Wait, no I don't.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these. Buff birds! They're birds, but they're very muscular.
Buff birds!
Buff birds!
I admire a plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence.
So, a what?
No, I hate trees. And I'd never waste my hard-stolen money on them or these useless playthings.
But gachas are so much better than trees! Will you at least try if Ando buys you one?
That I can do, if only for the pleasure of seeing him squander his meager savings.
Hey, I'll have you know, I will squander my significant savings, thank you very much.
That's your cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you to. Turns out you can only afford one. Which one will turn Omen into a diehard Gachapon fan?
Ooh.
Oh.
Gotcha that wows everyone. Cool tardigrade doing a 6 skateboard trick. Little creature in a serially pose of abject terror.
Both of these are
I feel
really
like
good.
Yeah, I feel like she'd like this one because she would assume that it is
Yeah.
in fact a small creature
Yeah.
frozen. But
With
at the same
sick
time,
tardigrade.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
everyone loves a tardigrade.
yeah, fuck it, sick tardigrade.
The reaction on her face with this dialogue is killing me.
What's this? A tardigrade?
Wait, you actually know what the tardigrades are?
Obviously. Nonsensical pastimes like reality TV and jazz didn't exist prior to my captivity. But tardigrades have a long and fruitful history.
That makes sense. But have you seen a tardigrade this cool? Look at this skateboard trick.
And tell me more about them. What's their background?
Let me check the leaflet. It says here. Whoa!
What?
Thaddeus the tardigrade lives in space, where they perform incredible skateboard tricks at zero gravity.
Wait, you sent tardigrades to space? This society is much more advanced than I thought.
Actually, nobody lives in space yet. But until that long-held hope comes true, that's what gachas are for. They invite you to dream.
And they look cool on your desk.
May I keep it?
Of course.
Magnificent. When living in space is a reality, Thaddeus shall be my little guide.
Omen looks at Thaddeus with longing. Liam and Doug look at you with approval. You look at your stats and notice you've gained +2 fun. You know, I feel like Damien and Omen would get along really well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you've also lost 2 smarts. Everybody's losing smarts.
Oh well.
Collective losing brain cells.
Brain cell Highlander. There can be only one.
Let's go to...
You'd have a lot of fun burning down buildings, yeah. You have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. Draw Son Goku. Goku? Wow. Son Goku, and you give him boobs. I read boobs and I superimposed it into Goku, apparently. What a creative reinterpretation. Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add booms and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll.
Woo!
Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. And yes, you also give her a second pair of boobs.
It's a lamb from Cult of the Lamb. It is Sachi. These two teams have like pretty good crossover. The lamb was also in Road Trip as an actual character.
Yeah, as a character that you could recruit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see another Helltaker one like there was for Camp.
Yeah.
Deserve +2 creativity for your successful boob storming.
Woohoo!
Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Oh my god.
Hando, it's you.
It's me. Okay, give me a second.
Sorry.
A Wario collab for Van
I mean,
Representative.
Me?
It's me.
Oh my
How
god.
did you see my deepest truth? I'm just gonna manifest a voice for this
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, Sachi, but when I saw the mushroom cap, I was just like, that looks like Sachi's mushroom cap.
It's Sachi.
Not representative.
What's a mushroom voice? God damn it. Hello, ladies. You look like you need some company.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Why would you think that? We're keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something? Short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us.
I love Zoe's outfit.
Yeah.
She's so cash.
So cute.
Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
You sound like the fucking Pink Panther.
Sutherland, suck it hash.
Quick, where's
got-
Liam to
got-
do some
got-
sick backflips?
Got so much pussy on my mind that's manifesting.
Oh my god.
Home. They like to go home.
Oh, you're already inviting me back to your place. I'm in.
Killing this man with hammers.
Are you propositioning intercourse before you even know our name? Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day.
Yeah? How long ago was that? I love a mean MILF.
God, with the voice.
God, you're reminding me of somebody that isn't the Pink Panther. Like, fucking Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you're right.
That or it's fucking King Candy from,
Oh, yeah. I've had Kingdom Hearts on the brain the last little bit, so that's why.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that right when Sid was clearly taking a drink, because I could hear you
I
struggling
almost
with
died,
that.
yeah.
We're all mad here.
Mad for pussy.
It's amazing how well you can do this voice, Ando.
Because you really had to summon it up.
Some are gifted with greatness, others afflicted.
This is Ando's real voice. His other voice is the voice he puts on.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now. Zoe has her
Aw.
negotiation shotgun in the back pocket, though.
Oh, but you make an exception for me, right? I'm a catch.
I have something you can catch. These fucking hands.
This
What a
little
line.
balloon, every time it shows up, it's like, get fucked!
I'm so sad that I don't have the voice sound effects on.
You want to play hard to
Oh.
get, huh? That's okay. A predator loves the chase. Hurrah!
Oh my god!
Sir, who the fuck tries to pick up women and actively refers to yourself as a predator?
As a predator?
That's how you get
Pretty good.
pepper sprayed.
Mm.
That's how
I
you get
mean-
pepper sprayed.
If nothing else, at least he's self-aware.
Yeah,
Hachi
fair.
machi.
I don't think he is.
I mean, he's self-aware enough
Oh.
to call himself a predator.
I'll show you predation. Someone, hand me a knife.
No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for the sleazeball. I'm sure Sin can get rid of him, right, Sin?
I don't think that would jeopardize
I've
the
had my
redemption
fair
arc.
share of these.
You sure can, and you can do it in the funniest way possible.
Yippee! This is the perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Well, there's Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, he might, but let's check. Yeah, I do want to call his grandma. Let's go. Call Gma.
Perfect. Hey, hottie, can I borrow your phone?
To put your number in, score.
Every goddamn time, Ando. It catches me off guard every fucking time. Yeah, no. April texts his grandma that he's at the bar and wants to see her. She agrees to come. Hi, Vinny. Thanks for inviting me out. These old bones could use a night on the town.
Grandma? What are you doing here?
We called. Oh. I lost my screen. We called her.
Sure.
We wanted to see if you were willing to be a disgusting horn dog in front of your sweetheart grandma. You gonna keep flirting with us?
No, Please don't make me. Grandma is ruthless.
Oh God.
Oh yes, Grandma.
Yes.
He's gonna get dragged by Gma. Hell yeah,
Oh,
she's gonna be like,
Gma.
that is
Gma.
shit game. She's gonna be like, Vinny, your game is weak.
Should I do a voice for this?
Yeah, I need a Gma voice.
Don't be dramatic, Vinny. Go on. Hit on these women. Let me see your technique.
Okay. Hearing Grandma's voice, I kind of get why I'm attracted to these three women. Are you girls from
What?
Tennessee? Because you're the only Miss Pissy I want to see?
I've immediately forgotten what the fucking grandma voice was. It's just read the line.
That's fine. That's good.
That was pathetic. You didn't even say anything about their boobs. Why not? They have very nice boobs. I bet I could suffocate myself motorboating that bodacious clown. Hey! Oh, hush, it's just a figure of speech. I only motorboat women who are over 60 these days. I like my boobs wrinkly.
God.
Right? Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Trust me, the feeling's mutual. Come on, Vinny. You're going home to rewatch all of my flirting lessons on VHS until your skills improve.
It is not my Franziska voice. Grandma pulls Vinny out of the bar by his ear. It was certainly something, but at least it got rid of him. You're missing the you're missing the you're missing the German accent for the Franziska voice, Sachi.
Are you okay, Omen? You haven't said much.
My apologies. I was distracted by the thought of being suffocated by boobs.
Omen, my girl.
Oh, Omen. You gain +2 charm for getting rid of the annoying flirt, but lose 2 smarts. Everybody loses smarts!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Endo, say your thing.
And
Say the
Tom.
line.
Oh yes, tungsten cube.
He's done it.
He's done it.
He's done it.
The enthusiasm, I love it, guys.
He's done it. Yippee!
We've had a long day!
Exactly, and at the end of a long day, do you know what you need? A tungsten cube.
There we go.
I wasn't gonna. Yeah. Tungsten cube.
A roll of toilet paper.
Pretty good. A bag of cat litter.
Liz?
Liz?
A clothes peg.
How likely would it be that you kind of still using said object in 300 years?
Okay, so I'm clearly dead last because
Yeah. Tungsten cube is useful forever.
I feel like you could make the argument that people wouldn't be-
Wow, yeah, toilet paper, cat litter, and clothes peg, I feel like are all pretty good choices.
I think Liz is first.
You think
feel
we get
like-
rid of clothes pegs?
I
Yeah.
feel like we have like clotheslines that like magnetically hold on the clothes or whatever. Or
Yeah,
we'll
I'm with you, yeah.
But
Not
also,
wear clothes or something.
the world is already
moving
in the
towards
process
bidet,
of
yeah.
phasing out toilet paper in the form of a bidet.
No, but bidets have been around for years and they've never fully caught on, so...
Yeah, but that's because it hasn't been 300 years.
Oh, damn. Look, I'm gonna go Liz, Maddie, me, and her. Ding dong!
Who is Liz hanging out with?
Yeah, who
Good
are you going to see
question.
today?
Tungsten Cube is eternal.
Exactly. The Eternal Cube.
Tungsten Cube Eternal, the sequel to Tungsten Cube 2016.
Tungsten Cube, The Dark Ages.
Liz.
It's gonna be Liam or Zoe. I don't know.
You should hang out with Liam so I can hang out with Nico.
You can phone a friend.
Can't
There
remember
are new
who's
friends
there,
available
though.
to phone.
You could phone Miranda.
And give me another voice to do.
Hey, look, let's go see Liam. Ooh, we'll go for a walk.
You and Liam go on a lovely stroll through the park. Liam spends the whole time telling you the complete and exhaustive history of the man bun. You tune most of it out. You're more focused on watching his luscious purple lips flap about shit you couldn't care less about. And Liam got to hear himself talk, and you got to stare at him without seeming creepy for once. It's a perfect night for you both. You and Nico go out to a fancy restaurant. Always wondered how Nico eats. Technically I have two mouths, so which one's for food? Turns out the answer to that question is too disturbing to describe. Still, you two manage to have a nice conversation when they're not doing unspeakable things to that ramen. Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, look at these peppers.
I think that's how
Nora
spicy the
peppers
end
was
is.
Scott.
I think that's how spicy the end is. Because remember with Scott, it was just like, you have matching shoes. Whereas
That's
with Vera,
right.
it was like, you destroy a bathroom with her.
Right. Suzanne's so spicy.
Gonna destroy a bathroom with Suzanne?
I would love to destroy a bathroom with Suzanne. I'll tell you what. Oh, I could call Miranda. I don't know. I think Miranda's got a.
I like how over half of the characters here, 4 of the 7 that are unlocked were all my voices as well.
Hmm. Grab Sawyer. Hello.
You invite Sawyer to join you at the con. Sure,
Yeah,
I'm in.
where is this?
This was me.
It is you. I couldn't remember. It's been so long.
Do they have valet parking for horses?
Only one way to find out.
Sawyer, tell us, what's your type? Well, the one thing I yearn for is a simple, quiet existence. See some of my friends talk about chasing the thrills of life, and that's just not me. It'd be nice to meet someone who prefers peace for a change.
Do it all for the Clussy. The Clussy, the Clussy.
Don't go for lunch. That's the egg storyline.
Yeah, that's the egg.
Not again!
Not again!
We will not have egg the third happen.
Egg the third inning.
I was very tempted just so we could see that face again.
You and April have a great game night. You decide to play charades. April wipes the floor with you. You could have foreseen this, since clowns and mimes are probably related in some degree. Still, it was fun watching her silently devour a whole rotisserie chicken. New kink unlocked.
It's comic time.
Dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. Gotta admit, this character is secretly based on a friend of yours. So first you gave them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. What would be a weird yet cool explanation for why you made $1 million last year? Correct use of grammar.
You curate a lot of people online, you made a lot of money out of it. This is kind of giving me, like, baby Polly vibes, I'm not sure.
But trust me, it was cool.
This
You infuriate a lot of people online feels too real.
This feels like Liam, but that also feels like Liam. I think these are all just Liam.
We all lost smarts. You could remove something from your day-to-day life. What would you remove? Well, don't realize how beautiful your hair is. The color turquoise, no.
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion. Everything that's not pizza. Tax evasion. We're making a magical girl show where we evade taxes.
Here we go.
Enjoy your lurk, Toya.
Let's work on creativity.
Chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair.
Oh,
Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it up, and... Oh no. No way, this is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have +2 creativity and go imagine it on your own, but I'm out. Later, you're searching for an open bathroom, but what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on a...
Chase.
Chase lounge?
Yeah. They're the ones with, like, the one arm up that you, like, lie on.
You mean the, like, a therapy chair?
Yeah, kind of like those.
Yeah, kind of.
Come on, Liam. You've got to dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink?
I'm not answering that.
The muse could come from anywhere, Liam. Please respond.
Zoe, you know I'm happy to let you mind me for content for Liam Prom, but your fan fiction where every character is an alternate universe version of my illustrious self.
Ooh, nice seamless lore drop.
But I still have some dignity left to maintain, you know.
Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content. Content like your biggest kink. The subject's being unruly. Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket.
Here you go.
Dowsing.
The picture Ando sent me for reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw me like one of your French girls, Lamb.
Yeah.
This.
Dousing me
Oh,
with
the card.
ice water.
I forgot. Sorry.
Dousing me with ice water isn't going to get me to talk. For, you know, that could be my kink.
Doug, write that down.
Write that down, write that down!
Write that down.
Shut the fuck up. Oh crap. I dropped my notebook in the ice bucket.
No.
Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, you'd love for them to wrap this up and move so the chase lounge, or move the chase lounge out of the bathroom so you can piss. So ask a question Liam will actually answer.
I can in a recent dream. There happens to be boring. Make up one that's actually entertaining. Keep in mind that we will design any zany character based on your answer. Would you be open to sharing your deepest, darkest fear? Thanks.
Thanks.
What are your dreams, Liam? Well, I recently dreamt that I was drinking a chocolate frappuccino at Starbucks. What a nightmare! As if I drink anything less than a French press dark roast at some underground cafe you've never heard of.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
We're getting somewhere, but that dream was kinda boring.
Sorry my subconscious wasn't narratively interesting enough for you.
It's fine. I forgive you. We can still spice this dream up. Like, what if there was a bloodthirsty crocodile at the Starbucks? That'd really raise the stakes.
Thank you for the sub, Mike.
Whoa, be cursed. But there wasn't a crocodile in my dream.
Zoe's onto something though. You should dream of more crocodiles, Liam. It'd make things much more exciting.
This is perfect. My next character will be Crocodile Fearing Liam. A Liam that represents Liam's fixation on crocodiles, which appears in all of his dreams.
That makes so much sense.
Except it doesn't, because I don't dream about crocodiles.
Why not? It's definitely a dream game.
Maybe he doesn't dream of crocodiles because he's too scared of them?
Ah, of course. Crocodile Fearing Liam it is.
Ugh.
That settles that. You lose 2 charm, but gain plus 2 creativity. And 1 open bathroom. Finally.
Finally.
Also, I
Yippee.
like Sachi's comment about Liam being from Melbourne.
He is just...
Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality's not your strong suit, so you has to be big. Gene spits out a ticket that says your wish is granted. I think this is the 4th time we've got this. I think we've got this at least once every time we've played. Keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. You get a fat, juicy ass. Plus 2 charm.
Zoltar out here blessing some fat asses.
And you get a text from Nico asking you to meet them at their hotel room. Apparently they've got a big surprise to show you.
Hey, Maddie. I need a second opinion, and you've always got great ideas that never go wrong, so I figured I'd ask you. I'm entering the Cosplay Grand Prix. It's the biggest cosplay contest at the con, so I gotta pull out all the stops to make the biggest impression. That's why I'm gonna debut this outfit there. You ready for this?
Oh no.
Oh god.
He said the line!
Joker baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Really good.
Oh, that looks great. You'll win the cash prize for sure.
It's not about the money, Maddie. It's about sending a message. The message
Wow,
that
is
I'm
that
the
way?
greatest cosplayer ever, of course.
He really just hit with back-to-back Joker quotes.
But the thing is, if you want to win the Grand Prix, you gotta nail the cosplay and the talent show portion of the contest.
He's gotta say, we live in a society, please.
For my act, I thought about blowing up a hospital, or killing a robin, or diving into a vat of toxic waste, but the judges said those were a little too psychopathic. Some people just don't understand the act of method cosplay. Anyway, do you have any talent act ideas that won't get me hurt or arrested?
The fucking Joker dance. I really want there to be art for this. Both of these are really good. Nico fights an entire bag of bats, or Nico does the Joker dance. Nico, do the Joker dance.
Great idea. Everyone loves a dance number. But I better practice before the big day.
You and Nico set out to find some stairs to practice on.
Start the music, Maddie. Here I go. Cha 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 cha.
His face. Why is Nico so cute? Nico wipes out spectacularly and starts falling down the stairs.
No!
Ow, my head, ow, my butt, ow, my head, ow, my butt. Ow, my head, ow, my butt, ow, my posterior cranial fossa.
Your what?
It's in the back of the head.
Then why didn't you just say, ow, my head?
I was worried I was getting redundant.
Nico falls for so long that it goes from tragic to comical to weirdly anatomical to tragic again. When they finally stop falling, their cosplay is basically destroyed.
Oh, he's so sad.
I'm so sorry, Nico. It sounded like a good idea at the time.
It's okay. It's partly my fault. I should have played it safe and just walked down those stairs normally. I flew too close to the sun.
But what are you gonna do about the cosplay Grand Prix? I don't think your costume is salvageable.
Maybe not for me, but I know someone who can fix it. I gotta make a call. Keep you posted.
You run off. You still get 2 creativity, but for your theatrical idea, but you lose 2 boldness. Sit down to watch a panel about the new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve.
Wow!
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. But who gives a damn? Sawyer's finally arrived. After helping them to tie their horses' reins to a parking meter, you let them look at your schedule. You want to go get autographs? Huh? I wonder if I know some of the celebrities signing today. Oh my god, no way! I booked the horse who played the protagonist in My Normal-Sized Horse.
Wow!
It's him!
It's him!
We have to meet him.
Sure. What was My Normal-Sized Horse about? Magical horses or something?
No, magic and friendship are more of a pony thing. A horse's beauty shines brightest in the mundane surroundings.
So true.
My Normal-Sized Horse is about a group of horses who live in an apartment in Manhattan. It focuses on the minutiae of their everyday lives.
Oh my god. So it's like a horse version of Seinfeld?
What's Seinfeld?
Oh god, she's too zoomer. They're too zoomer for me. Never mind.
You get to the main stage and they're surprised to see that there are no line for the horse's autograph. Sawyer approaches it with an almost spiritual awe. Can I have your hoof print, Mr. Horse? Of course you can, says the horse's handler. I thought it was the horse talking. You're low-key disappointed that the horse doesn't talk, yep.
Ah!
Thank you so much. This is the best day of my life. Glad to hear it, kiddo. It's nice that there's still fans of this old horse left out there.
Of course he still has fans. I was crushed when they canceled my normal-sized horse. Is Mr. Horse working on anything new?
Nah, Nowhere's decided that stud's next stop is the glue factory.
No!
Oh, I didn't know Mr. Horse is trained to use glue factory machinery.
Oh, I shouldn't have been getting smarts for Sawyer, damn.
He isn't. Mr. Horse lets out the most beautiful, haunting neigh you've ever heard. You can't abandon him to the sticky fate. Save him from the glue factory.
Save him from employment.
Problem is that the TV show is a sitcom, rebooted as a gritty hour-long drama about a horse detective who solves crimes while fighting his addiction with ketamine. Unites the glue factory, a union will fight for better workers' rights, such as dental insurance and not being turned into glue. No, I need the dark gritty reboot, please.
Cut to 6 months later when you and Sawyer are sharing a bowl of popcorn and watching the premiere of My Normal-Sized Horse After Dark. You'll never make it in this town, kid. This is the hard-ass police chief. You're too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. These streets will eat you alive. I don't know how do I vocalize a horse neigh? I've never been good at sound effects.
I know, I was about to say, it summoned up inside me for a second and it went away. It died inside of me.
If any of you can make a horse sound.
The last wisp of Sin's horse girly era.
I never had a horse girl era!
Exactly, that's why it was the last wisp.
You're right. It was always there inside of me, ready, and it just died.
Nay, says the detective, played by Mr. Horse.
Exactly.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Now this is quality television.
It was nice of the producers to listen to our ideas, even though we're just random people who mail them a manuscript.
What is the non-binary version of like a himbo?
A thembo?
A thembo?
Yeah, that's what Sawyer is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that surprised me. I guess they really will reboot anything, but it paid off this time. Did they give you anything for the script?
Just $10,000.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not much considering how much they sold the show to Wetflix for.
So they couldn't use Netflix. Add it to the list.
Netflix! Tumblr.
Still, it was nice of them. What are you gonna spend the money on?
Something cool, like 10,000 $1 chicken nuggets.
Based.
Oh, whatever makes you happy, I suppose.
You are happy, and so is Sawyer. Which is the best part. You lose 2 charm, but gain +2 creativity, and 10,000 chicken nuggets!
Woo!
Sin just won.
Alright.
I've just noted that Oz's little face also has the little wormy face next to him.
The little dude.
The little dude.
The little guy, the little entity. Decide to attend a roundtable on roundtables. What a fascinating subject. Discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain +2 fun because circles are the most... I missed the last segment of that.
I think it was hilarious shapes, am I right?
Probably. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card reading event this afternoon. You brought Omen and April along in the hopes they can provide some bartering muscle. Wow.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I hope no one screams at me. No one screams at me. I sure hope no one scams me. I was just really channeling work there for a second.
Ando or Liz?
I mean, I've already given us Mushroom Man. I think this one's on
Yeah,
Liz.
come on, Liz.
Ooh, okay.
It's charging.
It's charging. I can feel it.
Chat, give Liz your power. Give him your energy. It's
Swear
like a
to God, I
spirit
can
bomb.
hear Liz downstairs doing it. So.
Good day, my friend. I can see you have a Tower Reverse card. I'll trade you a Pride card for it.
Shit. I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare and Prides are kind of weak. Kind of weak sauce, man.
Pride was weak week before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all of its debuffs, and Pride's all the rage.
Oh, yeah. Last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date on that. Okay. I'll trade you my reverse for...
Perfect. Bye.
No!
Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed? Yes. I thought so. Worry not, Doug. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife?
Best aunt.
No, don't stab him. An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with this syringe.
I like that line.
April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think.
I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be a more confident barterer instead.
Nah,
You three
murder
never
is
seem to
easier.
back down from a challenge.
Murder is easier.
That's certainly true, and you're not gonna start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game?
Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university, have bachelor's degree in international trade. Has the word trade in it, so it should work. Oh,
Do you
I
think
have to
Doug
go with
Schmidt is
this one.
supposed to be Magikarp? So his hat also looks like it could be a
Yeah.
Pokemon hat.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be just like generic nerd shit, but like, there's almost definitely like a Magikarp shirt out there that looks kind of like that.
Or you can stop and consider all the student debt you're about to earn. You and your friends are whisked off to college. Hey, look, it's the Blob. The Blob kid.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
in the background,
Blobbert.
Liz, you got a slightly different Liam voice in you.
I almost asked Ando for his Mr. Peepus voice, and I was like, that's not it.
Oh.
Mr. Peepers, where's the purpose? So
I-
thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Pappas had a university. Like,
Yeah.
you know, clearly a scam.
So thank you all for enrolling in International Trade 101. With my lecture finished, I could ask your questions you may still have.
Liam with a cold.
Yeah.
I'm speaking through his
Liam, but he's
nose.
EP.
I've got one. If someone offered you a Pride card in exchange for a Tarot reverse, would you consider it to be a fair trade?
surely you do not have. You do not know that. Oh, I've mixed up. Oh my god.
I don't think it matters. I think you can say any combination of words and just end with international trade and we would get it.
Surely you have know the pancakes of the international trade.
See? Oh, of course. Sorry.
Exactly. That's microeconomics, not macroeconomics.
Let's say the person offering the pride card was from Norway. Would that be a fair international trade?
Does anyone have a question that's actually about international trade?
See you, Mike.
Mike.
Well, since we're here, how much TNT could one import into this country without alerting national security?
That's oddly specific.
It's just a fun hypothetical. Don't think too much about it. Honk honk.
Hong Kong.
So you won't answer the question about cards. You won't answer the question about explosives. Do you know anything about international trade, old man?
Ugh. Did anyone else enroll in the class expecting to learn about trading cards?
Around a third of the class raise their hands.
Fuck my life.
Teacher ends the class so you don't get answers, but the confidence of having attended an international trade class once makes Doug a much better barterer. I mean, it doesn't actually make him any better at trading, but he thinks he is, and that thought counts. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
Shopping time.
Oh shit, shopping.
Bugs, 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 bugs.
Bugs, bugs, bugs.
Bugs.
Buff, bugs, buff, bugs.
Oh, it's this
No,
one
just
again.
statue randomly. Oh no.
Uh...
Show me that bug.
Oh,
Wow.
great.
Let's take a click.
Did he just say pick a box before the cease and desists come in?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I want money.
Sin doesn't want to go for the bugs.
No bugs. Fuck them.
If you get fucked up costumes, you gotta send screenshots.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Oh.
Wow, it's just like real life. Yippee!
Endo, you gotta get bugs.
Alright.
Give in to the peer pressure.
Yeah. Big effects on stats. Non-slide effect on people's stats. Ooh. I kinda want to give into this one though.
You know, I feel like Zodiac Thirst's art looks like the like key art for like a D&D campaign.
Honestly, I want there to be a romanceable option. Give us the Zodiac girl.
Ando has denied our bug friendship.
Leo, office manager. Oh, okay then.
Ooh.
This character design is absolute fire, by the way.
Yes.
Make all of these actual playable, like, all of them characters that can be dated.
That was not what I was expecting. I was really fingers crossed on, am I going to get the coal again? Am I going to get... all your stats get dumpstered?
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on.
Yeah.
I'm to brainstorm.
Oh.
Oh, hell, I just did.
All our lights just went out for a second.
Oh no. I had a blackout Wednesday night when I was in the middle of painting. Like I literally was about to put paint to a model and just lights went ding, and I was like, ah!
Oh, there they go again. Oh, we might lose power.
If we disappear in a minute, the lights are just flashing on and off.
Preach.
You know, you should be totally getting this gift for your nephew's birthday. A team of lawyers, you might need it one day. A collection of your strong opinions on the meat industry. If the internet won't listen to you, maybe a 5-year-old will. A gun, but one with a cute pattern print. It's for a child, after all. I'm getting my nephew lawyers. I know what he's in for.
What terrible thought keeps you up at night? All of them! The real you died years ago, and you're an AI replica replacing it. France doesn't exist. It's just a product of collective imagination. I mean, your pet probably wants you dead. At some point of your life, you'll be forced to eat a loved one. It's not a matter of if, but when.
You want to know the worst thing? The fucking AI replica thing has come up on stream at least 3 times in the last 2 weeks on my stream.
France doesn't exist. You can't trick me. France isn't real. Oh god, oh right, I forgot. Oh no, oh no.
You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men, burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified. Your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia.
Whoa!
No!
While you just gained +1 terrible fate, you also got 2 fun, because dying from chlamydia means at some point you get laid.
Yippee!
Afterward, you meet up with Liam, Zoe, Doug, and April to attend a roundtable discussion about harem animes. Time for your natural horniness to shine.
Whoa.
Fellow harem enjoys.
You were playing Balatro in the event that happened before this.
Yeah.
Fellow harem enjoys. The genre is at risk. The industry is running out of ideas. How many more tsunderes saying "Baka" can we enjoy until it feels just too tired? Inventive tropes make for better harem rosters, and better harem rosters make every love interest shine brighter.
Wow, Zoe, for once, I think we're 100% on the same page.
Exactly. Look at Liam here. Back in Spooky Academy, he was just undoubtedly the weakest link in the romance roster.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wait, what?
You know, judging by the amount that they appear in the games, I think technically speaking, Vera has shown up the least.
It's okay. She's all for me.
But here, aided by a much stronger roster, even Liam is cool.
What? Liam used to not be cool?
Thanks, Doug.
We must ask more of ourselves. Otherwise, what's our bar as consumers and creators? A romance roster of 6 love interests where 2 are angry demons?
But should we reinvent the wheel, though? If the tropes have been there since the dawn of time, maybe it's because they work.
I think this was Sin.
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember this person at all.
Yeah,
We've-
the Cupid secretly murderous pig yandere clown is right.
I only remember this character because I remember making a comment that she looks like Lae'zel from Baldur's Gate.
Yes, that's right.
Sure, they do work, but can't we push further than that? Let's compromise. We keep our tsunderes, Genki girls, and yanderes, but let's try and come up with one innovation in the genre.
It seems it's once again up to you to solve a conflict by proposing one of 2 ideas, for that is your narrative function within this group. Just a groundbreaking new type of character for the roster of a harem anime. Thunder.
The model train enthusiast. Will she love you more than she loves model trains? People are starting to become immune to tsundere's harsh personalities. They want a personality that feels like getting hit by lightning. They want the Thundere.
Both of these designs are great.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Train Girl as an idea outside of this game.
Yes, being passionate about your hobby is always sexy.
Okay, but I have to know. Does she end up loving the main character more than she loves trains?
No.
See? That surely feels like a novel conflict for the MC to overcome.
Man, that's rough. I couldn't compete with that. I don't think I'm cooler than trains.
Don't say that, Doug. You are cool.
I nearly just autopiloted into reading a Zoe line.
Let's be realistic though. There are some really cool trains out there.
Liam!
What? Some trains are cooler than any of us.
What's in your mind, April? You've been quiet.
Huh? Sorry, I was just thinking. Well, what if, as they grow closer, the model train enthusiast remembers that she knew the MC from childhood?
Ah, yes, the classic trope of the childhood promise. They used to bond over model trains and promise to be together when they grew up.
Huh? No. I was thinking more like, what if the MC used to be a train until a curse turned him into a regular person with amnesia?
Train
When he
is
recovers
surprised.
his memory, the model train enthusiast realizes she doesn't have to choose. Her true love's kiss breaks the curse, and he regains his original form as a train.
Oh my god.
And then they have raunchy, steamy sex.
Steamy.
What is going on in your brain, April?
You don't want to know. Honk honk.
Honk honk in chat.
And the rest of the day brainstorming the superb new twist to the harem genre, gaining +2 fun and -2 boldness. +2 boldness.
Oh yes, the curse of +/-2.
I have to make sure that I click on shit fast and I actually remember when it's my turn. Find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. You buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars. A set of anime badges for $1.99. Then you buy a pack of gum for only 99 cents. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jingling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for giving, or for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jingling anymore. I do love that this is just like the same CG from Monster Prom.
Yeah.
You're staring at the bathroom, debating on either removing your complex cosplay or pissing yourself when Nico runs up to you.
Hey, Maddie. I got a hold of my buddy Sasha. He said he's got time between his cosplay making workshops to fix my Joker costume. You should come with me to meet him, since this whole disaster is sort of your fault, haha.
Oh, when they guilt trip you like that, how can you say no? You and Nico meet up with Sasha in the lobby. I like this character design.
I was gonna say, this is
nice.
one gonna be me too?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay,
cute.
Nikki,
He's
let's
very
see the
cute.
damage. This was a Joker outfit. What the hell did you do to it? Bada bing, bada boom. Let's just say mistakes were made. That much is obvious. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do here. No, you have to fix it, Sasha. You have magic sewing fingers. My magic fingers, and I appreciate that. But unless you want to cosplay a pile of dish rags, I'm afraid this costume is a lost cause. Damn it.
Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplays could win the Grand Prix.
But I've worn those already. I gotta debut something new and fabulous if I want a place. Well, would you like me to make you a new costume? It'd give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway.
I just realized too, this reminds me of this character design looks like vaguely like Joker from Persona 5 when he's in like the apron from the cafe. I don't know if y'all have any frame of reference for that, but
for me it's reminding me of the teacher from Kill la Kill.
I can see it.
When he's not wearing the glasses. Actually, no, probably more when he is wearing the glasses, actually. Anyway, you do that for me? Thank you, Sasha. Thank you.
Nico picks Sasha up and twirls him around the room.
Put me down, you hooligan, and hold still. I need to measure your bust and inseam.
Sasha wraps their tape measure around Nico's chest, making him squirm ticklishly.
Hey, this is hot or whatever, but we still need to pick Nico's cosplay.
Crud. I'm blanking. What sort of cosplay do you think would win the contest, Maddie?
Oh my god. Look, the fond memory of one's first fictional love, and let's be honest, for many congoers, that'd be over-sexualized video game character. People love morally gray anti-heroes. Why don't you raise the bar and go for a no half measures morally bankrupt supervillain? Looks like the outfit is what matters most, and no aesthetic is more visually complicated than steampunk. Fuck! I feel called out by that one. I love steampunk, but goddamn drawing steampunk is a pain in the ass. Do we want to see villain Nico or steampunk Nico?
I can't decide.
I kind of want to see sexy video game Nico, but maybe that's just me.
Pancake Nico.
I want to see villain Nico.
Sounds good to me. It's the direction I was already going with the Joker, so my method acting won't even go to waste. I'll be the most dastardly bastard this con's ever seen. I'm gonna stop holding doors for people. I'm gonna jaywalk. When I take a cab, I'm gonna tell the driver to have a bad day. Egads, whatever shall we do? The darkness calls to me. It tells me that light is dark, truth is lies, chaos is order.
This is Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts.
Count your days, Monstropolis. Evil Nico is coming for you.
Oh my god.
Is that supposed to be your evil laugh? Needs some work. What about ho 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 ho? Now you sound like an edgy Santa Claus. I've got it. Ha! Well, at least it's straight to the point. Heroes far and wide will tremble before me. I'll be unstoppable. Ha!
You, Nico, and Sasha agree on a time and place to pick up Nico's new evil cosplay before he leaves to teach his workshop.
Thanks for your help, my villainous sidekick. Let's do something evil, like throwing our recyclables in the trash can.
I like how Nico is, like, such a good boy that, like, he's unlike literally everybody else in this game. He's like, he cannot fathom being evil. Fuck yeah, you gain +3 boldness for ushering in this new evil era of Nico. You lose 1 charm, 1 creativity, and 1 fun.
All these incognito stats. I have to go somewhere and shit myself, apparently, so...
I wonder if it just makes the background for all of your stuff into the bathroom.
I hope so, yeah.
The real con experience, getting sick and spending 12 hours in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, baby.
You're hanging out in the lobby when your bowels start roaring. For a split second, you wonder whether anyone would notice if you pooped here, hidden among the crowd. Today, your better judgment wins. You decide to sprint back to your hotel room to poop in solitude.
Whew.
Later, with feet sore from walking and arms sore from carrying all your impulse purchases, you head back to the hotel with Zoe and April. Oh, these outfits!
So cute!
Also, is that a Crash Bandicoot?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Cash Banuka.
Fuck, I'm exhausted.
Me too. I love doing these con things, but they're a lot of work.
No kidding. This is the first time I've been a featured creator at a convention, and don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful. But between the round tables, the panels, the meet and greets, and just generally being on all day, I'm about to crash and burn.
Had to crash out. Damn, dude.
Fame can be tiring, but I push through because I love it. And because if people ever stop paying attention to me, I will literally die. I meant figuratively. No, I didn't.
So, what do you do to decompress after long days like this?
Sometimes I practice my guitar, or stream Minecraft, or redo my makeup over and over until it finally covers all my flaws.
What? But none of that's even relaxing. Sin, this is an emergency. We gotta help April relax. Stat.
Your life's too stressful, just live someone else's lives. Go to the hotel bar and do some light roleplay. Time for a prank calls. Tell whoever answers the phone that you've kidnapped their daughter and demand $12,000 for her safe return. Pranked! Pranked!
Oh, how silly. Let's do it.
Prank 'em!
Call a random number, and a middle-aged man answers. Hello?
Listen up, chump. We kidnapped your daughter. Wire us $12,000 if you want to see her again.
What? Says the man in a trembling voice. Of Wendy?
You better believe it, motherfucker. Give us the cash or we'll send her home in pieces.
Jesus, April, turn it down.
I'm just getting into character.
I want to play a character. Can I be Wendy? I never get to live as a little girl IRL. Daddy, come save me! I don't like this game!
Why does this feel... This feels distinctly like a Monster Prom 1 event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This feels like something Vera would be orchestrating.
Hell yes. Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy's coming. Can't believe you said your first words to these kidnappers instead of me.
Oh, we got her talking, all right. You should have heard how hard she begged us not to cut off her pinkies.
No, not her pinkies. Those are her cutest fingers.
Sin, give me your pinkies. We'll send them to this guy to really sell it.
God, they're too big. They're not little gold pinkies. Absolutely not.
You're no fun.
Soon the man has wired you the 12K. You hang up feeling mildly traumatized by pushing him to the limit.
Woo!
Don't be sad, Sin. When his actual daughter does come home, he's gonna be super relieved. We did him a favor.
Now, what do you two say to a fancy dinner? Oh, we've got $12,000 to spend.
Yum, you'll enjoy a lavish lobster dinner with the spoils of your prank, gaining +2 fun and losing 2 creativity.
Woo!
That also feels like
incognito
something that...
cats.
That also feels like something that Damien would do.
Look at these stats, dude.
Damn.
Endo's
Stat
rolling in it.
up.
How funny would it be if we could actually see all of Endo's stats?
Ooh, I would have done that if I was you.
You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. Prepping his Dio cosplay.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I remember my stats next. I'm pretty sure it was like 16, 15, 6, 6, 14, I think. Chat, if you go back and check the VOD.
Cat, don't you dare.
No, I'm not saying like actually get it for me. I'm just saying like you can go back and confirm if you want to, but
Try to find the end of the line. Keep walking and walking and walking. You find that the line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. This one line goes to a guy who's giving out free +2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. Open the door of your hotel room with your shirt already halfway off, and immediately lock eyes with a man gagged and bound in a chair. I'd take this, but both of these are my characters.
I'm
Liz,
too
do
tired.
you want to be a cool skeleton, Liz?
You get
always-
skeleton points.
I always want to be a cool skeleton.
Yeah, you do.
One day I'll have cool skeleton bonus points from Sin.
Finally. I'm waiting. I'm not interested in Liz, but as soon as he turns
Yeah.
into bones.
He's seen our faces now, April. We have to kill him. I know. I'm just trying to think of the cleanest way to do it.
What the fuck is going on in here?
So, how are we gonna get rid of him? Drowning, strangling, I love a good strangle. The better question is, which of us is doing the hit? It can't be me. I have the redemption arc program meeting in the morning, and they karma audit you for recent misdeeds at the door. Well, I've I've got a reputation to protect. There's no honkin' way I'm letting you watch me murder a guy and testify against me in court. Okay, I have an idea. We each take a carving knife, wear blindfolds, and stab the air for a few minutes. When we remove the blindfolds, if we happen to find this man dead, there will be no way to know who killed him, and therefore no one to blame. Well, I can't think of a better idea, so sure, let's do that.
You'd better step in before these two idiots wind up dead or in prison.
I feel like there would be an outcome in like one of the earlier monster problems of suggesting that, and it's like they wind up just stabbing each other.
Yeah.
Alright, appeal the only context in which kidnapping someone is okay. Make the kidnapped guy believe this is his bachelor party. Sure. Cover the kidnapped guy in whiskey so no one believes him when he goes to the police. Proceed to celebrate by getting shit-faced with the rest of the whiskey. I feel like this is the correct choice.
A whiskey party.
You douse the guy in your cheapest whiskey, because you're obviously not going to waste the good stuff on a crime cover-up.
Great idea, Ando. On another note, I've spontaneously decided that I want to try the cigarettes for the first time right now.
Or try cigarettes for the first time.
Oh no.
Omen lights up a cigarette and takes a hit.
Disgusting.
Omen throws the cigarette onto the man covered in whiskey. He goes up in flames.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. What do we do? Take him outside. I'm not letting him set the whole room on fire. My stuff's in here.
Sorry, what was that noise? Oh. It was Liz's voices.
I thought it was Sin making a noise.
Yeah.
Sounds of Liz.
Sorry, I was just doing background noises.
Omen throws the chair and the flaming man tied to it, flaming mine, out of the window. He lands in the street.
I've got an idea.
April rips a page out of her notebook, writes, "I can't live in a world with so much injustice," and throws it down next to the man. The crowd gathers to gawk and weep. So tragic, another life lost in the fight against injustice. Oh my god!
They're beautiful!
If you're just joining us now, this is Channel 7 News, live on the scene of a protest gone deadly. With me are two eyewitnesses who saw the whole thing.
Yep, that's us. Two witnesses here witnessing this.
Do either of you know which injustice this poor soul gave his life to denounce?
Me not having enough subscribers. You're a terrible reporter. He didn't give his life. Look, he's still basically alive.
There was like 5 microphone peaks in that. That was impressive.
I even leaned back and everything.
You watch the flaming man burn through his ropes off, and run away.
Well, guess that's not our problem anymore.
What do you mean?
Like and subscribe. Honk honk.
As promised, you three go back to the hotel room and get drunk on whiskey. The good whiskey. Gain +2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Cool.
Yes.
Or charm.
Everybody chooses a brand.
Beppis.
Oh shit, I was about to say Beppis.
Hi, Mystic.
I'm assuming everyone knows that Beppis is Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What?
What?
No, I just realized that, like, me and all my friends just refer to it as Beppis, and I was just like, oh shit, there may be people who don't do that.
Yeah,
Holy
no,
shit.
You guys are super unique, dude.
No,
Wait,
like,
you turned
Beppis!
the P upside down and it comes Beppis. Oh my god!
No. But it's like,
Holy
the point is that
shit.
the point is that we actually do it consistently. Like it's one of those things where it's just like any time it's referred to, we just be like, yeah, get a Beppis.
Yeah, you and every other millennial.
Well, sorry,
Mr.
I don't
Beppis.
socialize.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
Fucking, I'll just sit here and drink my Beppis then, won't I?
Do you also say doggo sometimes?
No, actually, no. But we do say conk in place of coke, so. No, I never got on the doggo train.
Nintendo.
Shit. Sony.
Twitch.
Sachi, of course I haven't left my turtle home. It's attached to my back. I never leave it.
He can't. He's trying.
Well, you say that, Ando, but Mando does exist.
Yeah, but Mando is a wanted criminal, right? We've tried to kill Mando for years, but he just won't die.
It's true.
We need to get. We need to get Ando a present. Ando, forget about this. It's one of those like
Forget about
live, laugh, love posters, but it's like home is where the turtle is, and it's just a turtle.
It's cute.
Home is where the carapace is.
Alright, click us through.
Oh shit. Wait, did Liz say his?
Yeah. Liz said.
Did you say yours, Sin?
Yeah, I said Twitch. Liz said
Okay.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Actual battle royals have been made legal. Player orders decided based on which brand would be the least likely to sponsor some of the contestants.
Okay,
Oh.
so Liz gets first. Because Nintendo
I don't know.
really,
I also-
really
I
likes
also
the
feel
idea
like
that they're family
Beppis-
friendly.
I feel like Beppis sponsors a lot of things.
Yeah, Beppis would be like, oh, actually, I think Beppis would be second most likely. Right.
Mm.
I think first likely would be fourth place would be Usin because I feel
Yeah.
like Twitch would not only like
Oh, Twitch doesn't
sponsor
sponsor
it.
fucking anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but also Twitch would stream it. Twitch would be like, welcome to like creator
New
cannibalism.
Twitch category added.
Please give us money. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think first would be Liz. So first is Liz definitely.
Uh-huh.
I'm torn because I feel like Sony would also be like, we're on board for a battle royale because Sony are terrible at managing any form of IP.
Yeah, but
Right,
like,
Right. No. Yeah. Here's the order. So Liz is decidedly first. Liz is so far in the distance we can't see him.
You
Then
think
it's Maddie.
Nintendo would sponsor a?
It's least likely.
Oh, least likely. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I struggled with that one as well for a minute. I was like, oh.
I was like, no, Nintendo, no way in 100,000 years. So you're right. Liz is leagues and bounds ahead of everybody
No,
else.
Nintendo would sponsor a battle royale though, but all the contestants would be emulator makers.
Damn.
have a good night, Sachi. They totally would, though.
That's Sachi.
They'd be like, you
Um,
made a fan game once in 2006, now kill each other.
Yeah, you drew Mario with big honkers. Die. Yeah, okay, then I think it's me, then Sin. Alright, Liz. Time to get kissy. Wait, who are you trying to flirt with again? Liam. Okay.
Liam.
Well, it looks like I can't flirt with April then.
Don't mind me just tapping out of the game so I can move my cursor over to the correct table.
Inspiration for Liam prom. A game master. How's the con so far? Oh, these are all very good questions. What did you think about Liam Prom? What a thing, eh? The artist becomes the muse. I guess if you live long enough, it's no surprise someone ends up telling the story of you. And the story of Liam is one of dozens of Liams going through life while attending Liam Academy. It is a choice, certainly. It's clear that Zoe and I have quite different understandings on what constitutes art. But I've chosen not to bother her too much with my opinions of her work.
Character development.
Character growth. Yep.
That's nice of you. I would never want to be the one to cut the wings of an artist. Are your visions really that different, really? Sure, Liam Prom falls in a very different category than your conceptual poetry. But is it that different from, let's say, Two Guys, One Salad? Well, you got me there. In any case, I really appreciated that this time. Zoe consulted me first to see if I was okay with her project idea. What's your favorite part of it? You'll laugh at how Liam this will sound, but I think it's her just asking me and, like, really listening. She has to milk dozens of Liams out of me, right?
Can I point out something real quick?
Yeah.
Why does it look like Liam is putting his thumb directly in the middle of his lens in this portrait?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably is. They're probably not real.
They're just hipster glasses.
She has to milk dozens of Liams. Liz! Anyway, to do so, she'll sit and interview me for hours. Of course, we've known each other for a couple of years now, but I think, silly as it is, Liam Prom has brought us together closer. I'm glad to hear that, Liam. I guess we all like to feel seen, don't we? It is a nice, warm feeling, yes.
Two of you share some quiet. Maybe you're causing a bit of that nice, warm feeling in him, too.
Ah.
Shape-shifting.
Oh, what about it?
Well, I don't know. How come you don't shapeshift? Isn't it like a mimic's main thing?
Oh, right, yes. Yes, it totally is. But it's also kind of racist you ask that.
His face. He's so cute.
Oh.
Then, is it that you can't? It's okay if you'd rather not talk about this.
What? No, it's totally fine. Of course I can shapeshift.
Then why don't you? Wouldn't it be good for cosplay and all that?
I guess, but it'd feel like cheating, you know? I could just do this.
That's...
Oh, wow.
But that's no fun. I'd much prefer to transform with acting and convincing cosplay.
I see.
When I'm not cosplaying, I do shapeshift sometimes.
into a dog.
But like, who am I out of cosplay? I mean, it feels like something that's in constant flux. There's no one thing that feels like it's 100% me 24/7.
All of these are great.
Yeah, I think I get it. Would you say shape and identity are fluid things to you?
Exactly. I don't shapeshift that often because I just like this shape better than any others, at least for now.
I like this shape too.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Who would have thought there was this much to Nico's elusive shapeshifting? Talk about the topic for a bit more. It's great. It's great to learn this about the side of them.
And all bada bing bada boom. Gotta go sit on my own. Taking myself on a non-spicy date.
You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract paintings, some weirdly shaped sculptures, pictures of a guy eating a cherry pie while crying. Clearly you're out of your depth. Then you remember you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything. Feels really liberating, and you end up actually enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious. You gain +2 charm. Continue the horse storyline, Sin. You and Sawyer go on a lovely stroll through the park. Sawyer gushes about their horses. They confess they're a bit homesick for the ranch. Give them a taste of home, you get on all fours and offer to take them for a ride. They're touched. Sawyer mounts you and you gallop through the park. It's clearly not your first rodeo.
Comic time.
I gotta say, we're absolutely fucking tearing through this session of MonsterCon.
Right?
Almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. You may never know where France is on a map, and that's okay. Didn't we proclaim that France wasn't real earlier?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
1 million cells in your body die every second and you're doing nothing about it.
To think about it.
Ooh, that one is kind of tempting. I'll go with that one.
What trends are getting overused in cinema? Long, non-dialogue sequences as a ward bait. When they take a world of their own intellectual property and twist it. Cute things that are clearly hiding something. Gun juggling! Cute things hiding something.
I don't know if gun juggling is overused. I would like some more gun juggling.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I
I've
would
seen
like to see
enough
some
gun
gun
juggling.
juggling.
Ah!
Jump scare.
Oh, it was so good a second ago.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wowie zowie.
Walking around the
That's
lobby, you
right.
see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you're in your hotel room getting ready for your first real date with Liam. He invited you to a fancy brewery.
Oh.
I was expecting a different costume.
Greetings, Liz. Ready to go to the beetlery? Beetlery? Yes, beetlery. Yep. Wait, don't you mean the brewery? No, the beetlery. It's an experimental restaurant that specializes in edible beetles, crickets, and other bugs. Bugs are the protein of the future, you know. When the climate change has killed off all the cows and chickens, you'll be happy I've already prepared your palate. Oh, okay. Well, are you still down to drive us there? Actually, I had a better idea. I've rented a tandem bicycle for us. Think of it. Think of it. Think of it. Us steering in sync, bonding over the city's criminal lack of bicycle lanes. Oh, how far away is this restaurant? A mere 10 miles. It'll give us plenty of time for stimulating conversation.
Note for the metric system users in the audience. 10 miles roughly equals way too many kilometers to cross on a bike. It's like,
Are you sure you want? Yeah.
what, like
About
60 something kilometers?
what, 10 miles?
Yeah.
It's like 12.7 kilometers, something like that.
Is it? I thought kilometers were...
Smaller.
Yeah.
A kilometer, like it's like 1.3 kilometers to a mile. Yeah, no, it's 16.9. Okay, my math was a little bit
Wow,
out.
you got that, like, spot on.
Well, I just googled it, but
Hmm.
16.09344.
I'm American. I don't use kilometers.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
I agree that kilometers are the better system, but, like, I don't use them.
Fun fact: do you know why America doesn't use kilometers?
Why?
Blame the English. It's because Benjamin Franklin, I'm pretty sure it's Benjamin Franklin, did actually order a set of metric weights and measures from France. And they were on a ship heading to America, and it got sunk by British privateers, and they just never ordered a new set, so they just stuck with inches and feet and pounds and all that.
Huh.
So if that one ship had gotten through, we may very well have a metric America.
Yeah, the only thing that, like, that I catch on with regards to that is measuring your height in centimeters instead of in, like, feet and inches.
Hamburgers.
Yeah.
How many hamburgers tall are you, Maddie? I can see you doing the math.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
She's spinning in her chair. She does the math.
Liz, you continue. I'll think of an answer.
Are you sure you want to bike that far? No offense, but you're not the most athletic person I know. Oh, don't worry. It's not a traditional tandem bicycle. It's closer to a motorcycle sidecar, where I sit in the chase lounge attached to the side. While you're pedaling, I'll boost your morale by reading you some of my poems. Some of this is unpublished material, you lucky dog.
35, Ando.
35 Big Macs? Excellent.
Yeah, approximately. It's a good thing Liam's sexy, because this is shaping up to be the worst date of your life. I gotta actually tab back into the game. Give me a sec. It's gotta be something that can somehow make this romantic, but what?
Looking for a fanfiction about this exact date scenario? There's one thing that can save any date, no matter how bad it's going. Mariachis. Bring in the mariachis.
Later at the Beetlery.
I think I prefer the mouthfeel of the cinnamon-dusted cockroaches, but the flamin' hot millipedes have an interesting flavor profile.
Suddenly the doors burst open, and Liam's terrible date is blessedly interrupted by a flood of Spanish guitar.
parte esa cucaracha, vampiro del alma mía.
Liz, what, pray tell, the fuck? I hired us some mariachis. Don't you think mariachi music makes everything more romantic?
Also, hi, Solar.
Not necessarily. Romantic mariachi mariachi music is a tired cliche that minimizes the cultural. Pump the brakes on the cynicism and just enjoy the beautiful moment.
Questa boca busca un beso de los labios de Don Liam.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually a little bit impressed at how fast you can, like, read through that.
Wait, did they just say my name? Yes, I paid them to compose a special song about you. Wow. What are they singing? No idea. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm sure it's something beautiful.
Compraremos 4 monos y 2 perros policía. I kind of wish I
Okay.
did speak Spanish so I could know what they were saying.
Okay, this is kind of nice. I suppose you don't know the beauty of something until you're at the center of it, even if it seems silly from the outside. Most romantic gestures look silly from the outside, you goober.
Real.
Yes, I suppose so.
Y este pinche nos de plata para cantar tonterías.
Thank you, Liz.
Liam puts his head on your shoulder. You two enjoy this beautiful, incomprehensible love song. Gain +2 fun and lose 2 creativity.
The rapid fire there, Maddie.
It's because I have the thing that makes me lose stats if I hold on too long.
I know.
At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. Time to prove your smarts to this whole con. You play 5 matches at the same time. Make fast decisions going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all the chess matches in just a few moves. Well, you may have gained 0 smarts, but you surely gained +2 fun. Afterward, you're sipping some water when you see something hot enough to make you do a spit take. Nico and their new cosplay. Ho ho ho!
Whoa!
Evil Nico is here. Bow down before me. What do you think, Maddie? Was that evil enough?
God, what does this remind me of?
Something out of like Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so hot. I mean, evil.
Thanks. I mean, no thanks. Evil Nico doesn't have manners. Anyway, I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help deciding what my act should be for the talent portion of the cosplay Grand Prix.
I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time?
Yep, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you've given me no reason to do so. I assume it's because I'm developing feelings for you.
You are?
Well, yeah, wasn't it obvious? I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me.
He is a little bit omen-coded, isn't he, Solar?
So, do you have any ideas for what my talent act could be? We have all the time in the world to think of something. Assuming all the time in the world is less than 24 hours, because that's when the contest starts.
Time is of the essence. What talent should Nico perform to win the Cosplay Grand Prix? 24 hours to commit 5 to 8 crimes. Spend all your karma savings.
Oh, yay. I love shopping sprees.
You and Nico take a bus over to the mall to blow their karma savings on random crap.
Let's get some ice cream. Excuse me, do you take payments in karma?
We take everything but American Express, says the ice cream attendant.
Cool. 4 scoops of chocolate, please. Here's all the karma I saved up holding doors open for people.
Let's toss some of your karma in the center fountain next. Make a wish.
I wish for, world peace.
No, you just gained karma. Wish for something selfish.
Oh, right, okay, I wish for more ice cream.
Nearly yourself 6 on ice cream. You barely made a dent in Nico's karma. Curse them for being such a good person.
We'd better speed this up. Here, take this knife and go stab someone.
That seems pretty mean, which means it's bound to work. Thanks, Maddie.
Nico stabs the next person they see. Luckily, no police get involved. Nico stored up enough good karma to do 1 murder with no consequences. Sin. I've voted that you do this character.
Oh, why would you do that?
Sorry, buddy. Here, do you want some ice cream?
Hey, I've got an idea. Oh, why don't you donate all your karma to this person so they can reincarnate into a cool animal? And you'll be karmaless. A win-win.
Great idea. That kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 2 birds and 1 person, but still.
You and Nico high-five over their fast-cooling corpse. Their total lack of karma, they clinch the win at the Cosplay Grand Prix. Villainies never tasted so sweet. Game +2 fun. Walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of 1 Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee.
Whoa!
Yeah, your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. Vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm.
Nah, man, I ain't a quitter.
Wait! I just realized, fucking Damien has one of Axel from Kingdom Hearts' chakrams on his back.
Yes.
I don't know
Among
how
other
I didn't
things.
notice that sooner. Afterward, you're checking out the video game showcase with Liam, Omen, and April. You pass a jolly indie dev who waves you down. Oh god, it's Leonard.
Oh god!
Leonard's dead.
Leonard's dad, dude.
Leonard.
Leonard.
Where's my Leonard voice? Hello, do you have 20 minutes to try out my game? I'd appreciate your feedback.
Of course. Finally, someone who appreciates the quality of Liam D. Lioncourt's feedback.
Uh-oh, those words have never led to good feedback, but it's too late. You all play the demo.
Liam, when you explained video games to me the other day, didn't you say they're supposed to be fun?
Well, Omen, to be exact, video games can also be art. But this one is neither fun nor art.
We have not seen this
What?
scenario before, Solar.
Guys, chill. We're probably just not the target audience. Clearly, this game was made to appeal to people with no taste.
Is there anything specific that you could think that you think could be improved?
Yes, the game. I mean, it's not your fault. There are some aspects of this game that need polishing. You should hire new people in some departments.
But I did everything. I'm a solo dev.
What if you hired an actual team while you tried a new position? You could be the studio's janitor.
Wow. This hurts. This hurts.
April, are you sure? Janitors are supposed to be good at identifying garbage when it's in front of them.
Or Dev is not having the best time. Times like these when you remember that your friends are, how do you put it, the fucking worst. You should step in and say something that's actually constructive before the Dev's self-confidence is completely shattered.
Compliment the Dev on his shoes so intensely that for so long that he forgets you were talking about his video game to begin with. Backhand, blah 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 blah. If backhanded compliments feel bad, maybe you could twist your friend's words to sound like some sort of backhanded trashing that actually feels okay.
Cease your sniveling, worm. All I said is that your game is bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah, so bad it's good, am I right?
You're wrong. This is the worst game I've ever played.
But being the worst game you've ever played in 400 years is probably a feat in and of itself.
Sure, I guess. Your game is certainly a memorable experience. A memorable experience, as in playing this made me want to stab myself in the hand.
Hey, art is supposed to make you feel strong emotions. Self-stabbing is sort of an emotion.
Okay, I can work with this. Maybe I could rebrand this to as a rage game.
That makes sense by definition. Your game fills me with indescribable rage.
Also, we hit 690 followers. Nice.
Oh,
Nice!
great.
Woo!
That's like 69 times 10.
Shouldn't we be encouraging this developer to improve his craft rather than settle for gruesome mediocrity?
Nope, and you're dragging your friends away before they can do any more psychological damage to this guy. Bye.
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 So, what's next? Personally, I'm getting hungry.
Same. Let's try the gyro truck. I've heard it's awful, and my food blog yearns for a negative review.
I was
It was
waiting
like-
for you to say gyro instead of euro.
It
Ah,
was like hearing tiny quiet oh no's from Sin there.
I am, yeah, sorry. I fell asleep for a little bit.
Oh, are you
It's
okay?
like, I could hear this today like, oh no, oh no.
We're getting
What
close to
happened?
the end, Sin. You must
We're almost at
persist.
the end. Can do it.
Yes, I'd love to puke everywhere and demoralize the chef.
Good grief, these three sure are hot and fun to be around. Yes, you gain +2 creativity for your backhanded insults, but they also cost you +2 or -2 charm. +/- charm.
+/- charm.
Ah yes, all that charm that I got from getting to the vendor. I see.
And you gotta lock in what you think your stats look like before we end.
Yeah, I got a kind of a rough idea-ish. The comic fucked it around a little bit.
You
got
go to the
stupid.
hotel, and before you can do anything, you're ambushed by an irresponsible or irrepressible urge to poop. Irresponsible urge to poop. You feel lucky, since you don't feel you have the nerve to poop anywhere else.
I had a feeling.
Later, you're hanging out at the con with Sawyer. They're being a good sport, but you're aware that this nerdy indoorsy activity isn't really their scene.
So what's next then? Another panel?
Actually, I was gonna suggest spending the second half of the day doing something you like to do.
Oh? Like what?
We could go for a hike, or to a petting zoo, or go horseback riding.
I feel like I never use this voice for, like, in my own stuff.
Mm-mm.
Say no more. I'd love to go horseback riding. Besides, Biscotti could really use the exercise after being tied up in the parking lot for so long. Are you gonna bring your horse? I'd love to finally meet the fabulous Thunderfuck 3. He sounds like a beaut. To think he won 4 Kentucky Derbies before the age of 3. I didn't even know they did multiple derbies a year.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot I was the narrator.
That's you.
We gotta have at least one time where the person who's narrating forgets they're the narrator. Alright, now's a good time to mention that you've been convincing Sawyer you're an ace equestrian in your own right. The lie spiraled out of control, as lies often do, and you wound up telling them that you ride a prize stallion named Thunderfuck 3. Not the third, Thunderfuck 3.
Well, Thunderfuck's so talented, they just had to add a second derby to give everyone a chance to see him.
Nice. Anyway, I'll grab Biscotti. You go eat
Thunderfuck? Yeah.
Whoa.
You go
Don't mind me, I'm laughing at my own stupid slip-up.
I'll grab Biscotti. You go get Thunderfuck from his 5-star horse hotel you put him up in, and we'll meet each other at the park. See you soon.
Uh-oh.
Well, shit. Guess it's time to put your imaginary horse where your mouth is. Take a moment to reflect on the fact that you really don't need to lie like this. You can connect with people even if you aren't the best at the thing they like.
How hungry.
How hungry.
How hungry.
They can grow to like you for other reasons. Like your personality? Incredible. Fortunately, that's way too late to back out now. You gotta find a horse fast.
On your arcane knowledge, someone bitten by a werehorse becomes a horse themselves. It's like a trick to get free horses. Go to a horse shop and it's your birthday. There's a good chance I'll give you your horse for your birthday. I want the arcane horse, yeah.
Not a second thought, you hit the streets and search until you find a wandering werehorse. Looks exactly like a regular horse, but you can sense the were bloodlust devouring its soul. Now to find a stranger willing to be bitten by it.
Hey, you! Wanna get bitten by this werehorse? Oh no, it's another Liam, Liz.
Girl, Liam.
Is that all you had? Aw.
I was trying to get the right voice, but also trying to
getcha.
do the accent. What? No. Why would I willingly get bitten by a horse?
Please, I need a horse I can ride on my date.
Why do you even need me? Can't you just ride the horse you have with you?
What about you, sir? Do you have room in your heart to get bitten by this werehorse so I can find love?
Yeah.
It's Skeleton Liam.
Ah, well, I suppose if it's for love.
That character showed up in Road
That's
Trip.
Yeah. As the spirits to get your arm, you're gonna be Thunderfuck Stallion in my dreams.
Oh, I sure will be. Yeah, oh, I have to be renamed Thunderfuck? Can't you call me Rupert? I like the name I have.
No offense, but Rupert's the dorkiest name I've ever heard.
Well, it looks like you've just lost yourself a werehorse.
No!
Damn it.
Hey, Sin. Didn't expect to see you here. Is this the titular Thunderfuck?
No. This is a werehorse. I was gonna have it bite someone so I could perpetuate the lie that I have a horse. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no such thing as a werehorse. This is just a regular horse, which you can totally ride if you want to.
You'd beg to differ, if those eyes are any indication. But you suppose Sawyer is the expert. You two go on your horseback riding date. The horse only bites you a few times. You have a strange craving for hay afterward, but that's probably unrelated. And +2 smarts for your werehorse plan, which wasn't actually that smart, but I gotta reward you with something. You also lose 2 charm.
Yippee! Who are you going with, Liz?
Liam.
Everyone lock in.
This one's probably gonna fail, but sure.
Yeah, I don't have hope for me, but let's go.
No, I think you got a chance to
Yeah.
sort of.
Let's go.
Get that werehorse ending.
Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor.
I turn to a horse. I turn to a horse. That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Fishwife. This is the story of
Evil.
5 friends who must balance everyday life with fighting evil. They are magical girls who channel their powers from the collective rage from the internet. Miranda is their leader. She's a powerful warrior with a strong sense of justice, but in her everyday life, she's a clumsy girl just trying her best. So relatable.
So relatable.
People will go, she's literally me for real, when they see her most relatable quirk, tax evasion. Masked Dahlia is our love interest. Yes.
Whoa!
She's a masked vigilante who has loads of sexual tension with Miranda. Little do they know they already know each other, for behind the mask she's actually Dahlia, Miranda's neighbor. Masked Dahlia will help the magical girls armed with her iconic magical weapon, a ruthless team of lawyers. The Ringmistress is our main villain, a powerful circus-themed sorceress who's bent on destroying the world. No magical girl fiction would be complete without an incredibly dark twist. The anime takes place in a fictional world where France doesn't exist.
That's a dark twist.
How dare they make us play Mad Libs against my wishes?
Ringmistress, I should have known you were the one behind the disappearance of France.
I was laughing
My
at the
wife.
reveal, but just the line.
I was expecting it to be April because they were saying it's circus themed or whatever. I was expecting it to be.
Whatever. Fuck you. In the name of the collective rage from the internet. I'll punish you. Nah, I just did my nails. There's no way I'm fighting you. Today you'll face my most powerful minion. A clown. People fear them for some reason.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you think you actually get continuations of them if you do them multiple times?
Ooh, maybe.
I don't know.
Also, I like how
Why?
if April had said a line there, it would have literally been me voicing 3 characters in the same scene.
Yeah.
two of which have the same voice. You finally gather your courage and ask April to go to the con after party with you.
You want to go to the party with me? Don't you remember I can't date as per my contract?
Oh.
It's been mentioned several times.
I don't know. I thought you gave me signs.
You mean when I winked at you? I was joking. I'm a clown.
No!
But perhaps
Great.
all along, the greatest clown was me.
You don't listen and you don't get me. What else can you fail at?
Oh.
Wowie zowie.
Oops.
Excuse me while I just crawl in a hole and die.
You accepted loneliness as part of your personal brand. You tried to go the way of the tiger. Solitary, stealthy, majestic. Fortunately, you couldn't pull it off. You also got kicked out of the tiger exhibit at the zoo. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
You finally gather your courage and ask one sexy purple gummy bear to the con after party with you.
A date to the after party, you say? Allow me to recite my answer in the form of poetry.
No.
Yours is an evening I'd be happy to enjoy to
I
join.
was fully expecting him to say no, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm. A smile stirs my heart and tickles my loins. It's a rough draft, okay?
The after party was wonderful. You didn't expect Liam to be such a hit on the dance floor, but that night he showed you that dance is one of his greatest art forms. Closely followed by the art of having really, really good sex.
You did it.
Yippee!
Très magnifique. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite villain to go to the con after party with you.
Of course I'll go to the party with you. It's the least I could do. Without you, I never would have won the cosplay Grand Prix.
True. You really needed that crash course in being evil.
Yeah. I just hope evil Nico didn't permanently reshape my psyche.
Well, even if they did, I thought they were pretty hot.
Oh. In that case, I'll show you how hot evil can really be.
Whoa.
Party was great, but the sex afterward was even greater. Evil Nico may be evil, but they're definitely good in bed.
The voice line just said, let's have evil sex. So,
You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you because Sawyer has already galloped their way into your heart.
yippee!
Party? I don't know. I'd like to go on a date with you, but parties aren't really my scene. I guess I could view it through the lens of me being a quiet bunny watching a herd of loud, drunk horses cavort in my meadow.
Would that make you want to go?
Yeah, why not?
The after party was the best. Oz is so cute in this.
Yeah,
You and Sawyer spent the evening talking about anything and everything.
the little guys.
Your visit to SpookyCon was so manic and chaotic that it was nice to bask in Sawyer's quiet, easygoing vibes. And when they shyly took your hand, it's like the world stopped turning and you finally knew peace.
Yippee!
Yippee!
9 of 35 secret endings.
Pretty good.
Damn. And we still can't see Ando's stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hidden. They'll never be known. Nice -7 boldness there, Liz.
And I'm just gonna...
Nice redacted there, Ando.
They're too good.
We've already
Couldn't
read this
handle
3
it.
times. I didn't turn the streamer mode on, so...
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
So, What do y'all have going on this next week?
That's a
I don't
great
know.
question. At some point, I've been surreptitiously gathering my forces to do some repo with folks. So, yeah,
Wow.
that's gonna happen at some point.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that someone had mentioned possibly doing repo on Sid's channel next week.
I don't know. I was planning on doing it on mine simply because of the fact that Sin always runs it on hers, and I figured she might want a break. But
That's fair.
at the same time, if Sin wants to run repo,
See,
I'm also happy to do 2 repo streams in the week.
I think the thing that made me think that is that I think at some point before we started MonsterCon, Sin said something about wanting to do a repo game where we invited Shep.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there was anything more concrete than that, but
No.
I did ask Faxi the other night when they raided, and they were down for it. So
Sin's over here like, don't make me think about this right now. I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts.
We just unlocked 3 new comic genres.
Right?
Whoa! Is that all of them?
we unlocked a new plotline too, which I must have been the cosplay one. Also, do you know who we didn't run into at all tonight?
Hmm.
The corpos.
Yeah, the
Oh, you're
mosquito
right.
and the leech.
Finally.
Liam's casual outfit that we just unlocked is pretty nice. I just flashbanged
Orange
myself
suit.
with the fucking sad April outfit. Wait, what do you mean that's the first time I've seen the sunflower mascot? It definitely isn't. Congoer in pain. I like the Congoer number 4 that's an axolotl.
They're cute.
He's Leonard's dad is just labeled as game dev.
They think they can trick us.
Guy on fire. I'm just going through and marking all my stuff. Have I seen Omen's pajama outfit?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think we've
Yeah,
only
we
seen
haven't-
Zoe and April.
We've only seen Zoe and April's. I do really like that Zoe's like weird fucked up outfit is her as a body pillow.
Mm-mm-mm.
The clown egg. I just
Not the clown egg.
Oh god, I forgot about this from last time. We never got to see a proper portrait with her in the forest witch outfit.
Boomst.
Bureau?
Oh, you mean the robe one, with the fur ruff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have them as outfits because I think they were just for the CGs for the choice, and then the other one with the gun. I know my wife's outfits. I was gonna say I've had a look through the gacha stuff. I think there are only like 4 bugs. So I think we've seen all the bug ones.
Yeah, I think I've seen all the bugs. Wow.
And yet
We've only failed at neutral.
And yet with the we've never got the combat ant a second time. We've got the rest of them at least twice, but we've only ever got the combat ant once.
Was it the one that made everyone?
It makes it so that everyone's stat changes affect everybody.
Ah, yes. I liked that one.
Yeah, that's why I keep going for the bugs. I keep wanting to get that. But yeah, always lots of fun. We'll have to do another round of this at some point. Probably not next week, so that, you know, we can do other stuff for a little bit.
Anyone else sad that con season's over?
Yeah.
You getting the post-con blues?
Yeah, I always have the post-con blues. Even at the con.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, you are blue, so...
That'll do it.
Who do I raid?
That's a great question. Have you ever raided Doom Kitty? They're a literal cat.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What?
What do you mean, what?
What is the channel name?
XX Doom Kitty XX, because everyone loves putting X's in front of things. XX420. Lays it.
And yeah, we can raid them. Playing a game about capybaras. Here is your raid message. Add emotes as you see fit. You know, the funniest thing is that we started late, and still, this is probably going to be the earliest I've gone to bed in the last 3 days.
Oh no!
I've been streaming some Celeste Strawberry Jam with another friend the last 2 days.
Oh.
And they start their stream at my end time, so...
Oh no!
But yeah.
EP guys, Dream Gang.
Do y'all have anything else you want to say in the 30 seconds we have left before stream collapses?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one and take care, everyone. I hope to see you here tomorrow for probably more Xenoblade. Oh wait, maybe I have a thing with Viv tomorrow, I don't know. So much shit's been going on.
More Strawberry Jam.
Anyway, bye.
Bye-bye.